Hey, how's it going? Mr. S here. I was just going to tonight have a look at the new Max for Live extensions that have just come out, called Creative Extensions. That's new in Live 10 Suite. They come for free if you own Live 10 Suite or Live 10 Standard and have Max for Live installed. You can download them directly from within Live 10, or you can download them from Ableton's website. And they include a melodic step sequencer, a bass synth, a simple polysynth with a routing matrix, a pitch hack device, which they describe here as a multi-purpose pitch effect for creative sound mangling. Reverse audio randomise the transposition interval and fold the delayed signal back into itself. Sounds hacky. Gated delay. Reverse verse and add variation to or turn your sound into something completely new. Good. And a color limiter. That's nice. A re-enveloper, which looks like some sort of multi-band transient controlling device. And a spectral blur, which I feel is a take on a spectral grainy reverb. So that's all looking rather good for free. So what I did was I simply loaded up a couple of instances of the new devices, the melodic step sequencer, the bass monosynth, put a ping pong just for some effects, and put the color limiter on the end of it just to give that one a try. Anyway, in the melodic step sequencer, you've got different lanes for chance, velocity, length, transpose, and octave. So you can have different lengths. This number here, or value, being the length number, so you can easily create polyrhythmic sequences, which is pretty cool. Little dice symbol here, live info tells me that this completely randomizes the lane. This two dice face slightly randomizes it, and this one I think resets it. So I just simply drew in some values for these, and I loaded the basic instance. It comes with a whole lot of presets once you install the pack, but I just dropped the basic one on the track and plugged in some values to see what I could come up with. The bass synth's pretty straightforward. You got your basic waveforms, sine, ramp, pulse, triangle, and sub. And you've got a subtone, some sort of analog drift thing, a few more controls here, different types of filter, a different 1 times to 5 times the envelope length, and some other modulation controls, and a couple of low pass filters, high pass, band pass, and a notch. You've got an LFO, and you've got a amplifier with its own envelope. Anyway, I just dropped a kick drum loop here for my sample library, and just to give something to work with. We'll turn that off for a second. We'll just have a listen to the devices here and the synth, and see how it sounds. so that sounds pretty nice. You can, if you come up with something that you like and you want to expand on further, you can simply route the MIDI from the melodic sequencer to a new MIDI track in Live and select it as the input over here, and arm that track, and just hit record. And there you have the MIDI information that the melodic sequencer is spitting out, and yeah, you don't have to use the inbuilt Live Max for Live or standard Ableton instruments or VST plugins. You can use hardware or whatever you like to do. So pretty good to come up with something quickly. You can extrapolate chords from this using other plugins or your own music theory. You can create sub bass lines, do whatever you want, but I think it's a pretty good device in the package to come up with something to start yourself off in a track. And these instruments sound not half bad either. So it's just a short video tonight to show a couple of the new devices. The limiter's sounding pretty good. It's got a certain flavour to it, I think. That's of some merit. Anyway, yeah, just a short video, and I'll see you next time, and we'll do some more stuff. I might look at some of the other devices and see what they do. Interested to try some of these on drums, and some creating some effects with the pitch hack and the spectral blur, and doing a bit of mangling and seeing what we can come up with. Anyway, have a nice evening, and I will see you next time. Ciao.